Hey everyone, welcome back. So Tesla announced their earnings, and as expected, this was the best quarter ever for Tesla. But at the same time, as expected, the stock took a nosedive. This always happens, and it's still trading about 3% down when I'm recording this video. This quarter was the worst quarter ever going forward, because from here on, the four things that I noticed in the conference call and in the financial is going to change Tesla stock forever. So here it is. I'm going to share my screen and I will give you the four things which I feel is mind-blowing that they released and which I feel is going to take the stock to the next level. So the revenue was 10.389 billion and versus the 10.74 last quarter. So revenue was a little bit down from last quarter, but as expected, they didn't have any S, they didn't have any X, and also first quarter is always slow quarter for any auto manufacturer. The regulatory credits, and I think this is where Wall Street is taking the beating on Tesla stock today, that the regulatory credits were 518 million versus 397 million last quarter. Now the net profit gap was 438 million. Now shorts on the street is going to say, well, if you subtract the regulatory credit, Tesla actually made no money. Understandable. So in my opinion, these are the four bombshells that Tesla dropped, which every investor should be looking at it very carefully. Here it is. Number one, chip shortages. Now, if you look at their financials carefully, you will see that Tesla really navigated and pivoted quickly so that they don't get boggled down with the chip shortages. They actually started using new microcontrollers so they don't have to depend on the chip shortages that everyone else is facing. Brilliant, right? Number two, future growth. In the conference call, Elon Musk said Model Y becoming the best-selling car in the world. You know what that means? The best-selling car right now in the world is Toyota Corolla. Toyota sells about 1.5 million cars per year, Toyota Corolla, throughout the world. Now just think about it. If Model Y becomes the best-selling car ever in the world, they are talking about 1.5 million, close to that, just Model Ys. We are not counting Model 3s, we are not counting Cybertruck, S, X, semis, we are not counting any of that. Just Model Y alone is going to be about 1.5 million cars a year. Tesla last year did about 500,000 cars. Just think about the numbers, where it's going to go from here on when Giga Berlin and Giga Texas is in full operation. Number three, company. On the conference call, and I made a note of that as soon as I heard that, Tesla will be AI robotic company as much as a car company. This is huge, and this is what I discussed in my AI video that I said AI Day is coming. I'm going to link the video here, that Tesla is going to be more than just a car company. And this is the proof right here on conference call that we got from Elon Musk when he mentioned Tesla will be an AI robotic company as much as a car company. Tesla is positioning itself to be one of the biggest disruptors of our generation. I cannot say that enough. Number four, margins. So automotive gross margin excluding credits went up to 22%, 1% higher than previous year. This is huge. That means if they had no regulatory credits, they still made 1% more on the gross margin than the last year. I feel these four things are enough to convince any investor, any person that this quarter is probably one of the worst quarter in Tesla history, because from here on, we are going to see that exponential growth. So quarter two will be interesting because again, we don't know the timeline of Model S, Model X, and of course, Giga Berlin and Giga Texas won't be in operation, but of course we know that second quarter is going to do better than the first quarter. But when we talk about quarter three and quarter four, things are going to change drastically for Tesla. I feel that today the stock price is going to have some downward pressure. It's a great time to buy options, leap calls, plain and simple stock. I actually bought some stock during the conference call because all of a sudden the stock went down. I bought some shares at that time, and I'm going to specifically look today to buy leap calls because again, I know that the options will be cheaper today. So I'm buying January 2023 1000 price target leap call. Again, I had it last week. I sold it right before the earnings. I'm going back in today. That's what I do for the Tesla options. But again, if you are a new investor, go ahead and just buy Tesla stock, plain and simple, because I feel that today is a good day to buy a stock. Again, my opinion. Please do your research. But at the same time, I feel it's a good opportunity for investors to go ahead and invest in Tesla today, right after the earnings when the stock is facing some downward pressure. Please do your research, look at the chart, be mindful, and invest wisely. I'd really appreciate your support. If I provide any value to you, please hit that share, like, thumbs up button. It really helps to grow the channel. Until next time, you all have a wonderful day.